Welcome back. So in order to keep our business up and running, we need to make sure that we have a Shopify subscription. So that's exactly what we're going to be setting in this lecture. So in order to do that, you need to be at the back end of your store, and then down below, you're going to have something that says you have X amount of days left on your trial. Now I have 12 days left. You might have 1 day left or however much. I've been setting up a lot of Shopify stores, so this has gone by quite fast for me to build. Doesn't matter how many days you have left. We are going to go in and select a plan. So let's just click on select a plan, and then we're gonna get 3 different options. Now, first and foremost, if you have many days left on your plan, don't worry about it. You're still gonna have those days even when you choose a subscription in here. So you are not gonna lose your free trial by signing up earlier. What we do need to have a look at here is which one of these 3 Shopify plans is gonna suit you the best, because besides the obvious, which are the price points, there are a couple of best practices in here. So let's start from the very beginning. You can either go monthly or you can go yearly. Of course, if you go yearly, you're gonna save a little bit on the actual cost itself, which is quite handy. However, if you're just feeling things out and you're building up your store and you don't know where to go from there, it's a good idea to start with monthly. Now, if you've put all your eggs in this basket and you know you're gonna go full out with this, first of all, I salute you for that. The dedication is so important. Then it's a good idea to just go in for yearly. But I'm gonna go monthly for now since I'm setting up this store for teaching purposes. And then we have 3 different Shopifys. So with these 3 different Shopifys, you get some different benefits. So first we have the basic Shopify. It's gonna cost me 27 euro per month. And if you're on dollar, I believe that's around $29. We have the regular Shopify for 79 euros per month and the advanced Shopify for 289 euros per month. So what are the difference between these and which one should you be focusing on? Well, let's first look at what's included. With the basic Shopify, you are going to get pretty much all of the basics that you need that we've been playing with, that we're gonna need to make our store up and running and make it profitable. You're gonna get a transaction fee on all payments at 2%. You're gonna have a currency conversion fee of 2%, and you're gonna be allowed to use 2 staff members and up towards 4 locations. We don't need to use locations because we are a drop shipping, so this doesn't matter to us. But for me and Jesper, this would be perfect because it allows 2 staff members. That means that me and Jesper could both be in the store. One could be doing the marketing, the other one could be doing product research, etc. Now, where it gets interesting is primarily on 2 parts. Number 1 are the transaction fees, and number 2 are this amount of staff members. So this is what's gonna decide which plan you wanna use. Now, when it comes to the transaction fee, you can see that this costs more per month, but it has a lower transaction fee. If you do the maths here, you're gonna notice that when you're making about $5,000 per month, this Shopify plan is actually going to be cheaper than the basic Shopify plan because you're getting a lower transaction fee. So unless you're making $5,000 per month, you don't need to use this plan. Stick with the basic Shopify. And when it comes to advanced Shopify, this is when you're making around 6 figures and when you're really looking to be expanding into more staff members. Now, you don't need extra locations. Professional reports are interesting, but you need a lot of data for that, and you're just starting out, so you're not going to make any good use of the data. Advanced report builders, same thing. International pricing, not super important. Duties and import taxes, we just spoke about that, not the most important thing in the world. So when it comes to starting out for you, I strongly recommend that you go with the basic Shopify and then move over to this Shopify plan when you're making $5,000 a month or more. However, if you are planning on doing this with a bunch of friends and you're planning on scaling really quickly, well, if you are more than 2 people, you are gonna need to use this Shopify plan in order to be at least 5 people. That's the only other time that I can recommend going with this, especially if you're gonna be like 3, 4, or 5 people and you're all gonna share this monthly cost. It's probably gonna be more beneficial for you anyway, and everyone's gonna get access and you can work on really expanding that store quickly. So to summarize, what should you do? You should, in almost all cases, start with the basic Shopify plan. If you're feeling out, go monthly. If you're 100% dedicated, go yearly. You can always upgrade in the middle of this. It doesn't matter. You save the credit. If you are making $5,000 a month or more, upgrade to this plan, to the Shopify plan. And if you're starting out with more people than 2, let's say 3, 4, or 5, then also go with this plan so that everyone can get access to the store and start working. So what we're gonna do now is that I am going to go and choose this plan because it's just me and Jesper and it has everything we need. I'm gonna click on choose this plan. I am going to go with monthly. I am going to choose PayPal, and then I'm gonna click with pay with PayPal. And once I've connected PayPal, I'm just gonna click on start plan. Now remember, if you still have trial days, you are still gonna keep those trial days. We won't charge you until your free trial ends. Okay, so that's super important to know. So then all I'm gonna do is click on start plan. And there we go. Now we've subscribed to a Shopify plan. And that means that we've seriously got a store up and running and we're preparing to make some money online with this business. This is exciting. I hope you are as excited too. See you in the next lecture.